Howdy guys and dolls out there on YouTube land, your favorite little keto, goofball, diamond, rainbow chick, whole wide crazy family in the house. Hubby Miss Katie back yonder. Everybody, we in the house today. So, it's day 1,196 of my ketogenic journey, going from 311 pounds. Corey, of course, is doing keto with me. You're going to hear both of our weigh-ins. I'll be right back to show you what I ate. She'll tell you what she ate, and so much more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell because I do this every day, and that makes me happy. And it's time to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style.
Three, two, one.
You guys having some decaf hazelnut coffee, of course with stevia liquid mixed in and some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Actually been having this quite all day, so yeah. I've got beef and cheese here, and I've cooked in some spaghetti sauce. Not poured on top, but cooked in and kind of stirred around. And I've got some pork skins I'm probably going to, like dip or something with. I have a hard time eating beef because I've ate so much of it in my keto journey. But, well, beef at home. I don't know why, but the beef at restaurants I can eat fine. So yeah, there's that. This is what I'm eating. Oh, I can't find my clip from earlier, but I had 2 chicken and cheese sandwiches on those 1 net carb breads from Walmart. Incidentally hurt my belly a lot for a little while. Alright, you see all these kids and everything. So I want to do this while all the kids are in the room with me so they can testify. I ain't done nothing wrong. But I've been on the scale tonight. Now this is the night before. And for some reason, right this minute, I weigh more than I did when I got back from Gatlinburg after 5 days of cheating, and I have not cheated. The only thing I can think of is perhaps that keto bread, but also being sick. My head feels like it weighs 20 pounds on its own. I don't feel good. They feel fine though, but not me. After eating the bread and everything, I did check my glucose and everything. My blood sugar was 131. My ketones were down to a 0.3. Macros for yesterday per MyFitnessPal website. 1,403 calories, 67 grams of total carbohydrates. 52 of that was from the 1 net carb bread. So basically 7, 8, 9 carbs yesterday. But that bread, woohoo, my tummy. 104 grams of fat. 91 grams of protein. Yeah, it worked like that. All right, we're here with
Rainbow Chick or Corey.
Corey, or for me anyway.
Whatever they prefer.
Whatever, it don't matter. Destiny's better too, by the way. She's getting ready for work. You know what? First, let's show you some of Corey's new before and after pictures. Alright, let's talk weigh-in.
I weigh 300 exactly. That is 2 pounds down from yesterday.
She'll be in Tudorville tomorrow. Probably, hopefully. You never know, but I think so. So that's... Yeah, we have silly names. Tudorville, Wonderland.
Wonderland makes sense. What's
Tudorville?
Tudorville.
It's a play on Old English words. Tutors. Yeah, I guess. I really don't know, to be honest with you.
You know what I've noticed though since I've had my IUD removed?
What? Is your skin cleared up a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. I do
Awesome.
still have acne pretty bad. It's not as bad as...
Yeah, with IUD. Well, it changes a lot about your hormones and stuff. And you know what's really... Oh, go ahead, Kiki.
I was also going to say, also, my weight hasn't been stalled as much either since I've had it removed. Mm-hmm. Since it's been gone, it's just been going down.
Now, let's talk about something there, because... Tell them what you ate yesterday.
I ate 2 of those keto sandwiches.
With the 0 net carb. Oh, it was 1 net carb extraordinary bites bread. So she had 4 slices of bread, ham and cheese on it with mayonnaise.
One was chicken with the chicken slices and cheese, and the other one was ham and cheese.
Okay.
With a little bit of the organic ketchup on both of them.
Organic ketchup. Okay. What else did you have?
I had 2 Baconators.
She had 2 bunless Baconators and
the meat.
So it's meat with the spaghetti sauce, which you saw earlier.
Which had a little bit of ketchup on that too, but I didn't know you had to put the sauce on it.
What really sucks for me is that she went down 2 pounds and I went up.
I'm sorry.
How does that make sense?
I think right now it's just my different things. My body gets affected differently.
Right.
I probably
Everybody's
relate some of
body's
it.
different. That was kind of my point. The only thing she had different from me yesterday was 2 Baconators. 2. I had 0. So she had a lot more calories. Now that's because her size, for one. She's,
I need
right
the
at 300
calories
pounds.
actually.
Right. And this isn't odd. I'm just wanting to point out the differences between people's bodies. This is my child, of my blood. She can have vastly different things than I can have. And because of her size, of course, she can have vastly different amounts. It's just that it drives me crazy that I ate the same thing and I went up.
Minus the Baconators. I
Yeah,
have the same thing minus the Baconators.
God, I miss the Baconators. I just had one a couple days ago, but I miss it again. Yeah, that's really yummy. So,
good.
anyway,
I didn't even have ketchup or anything on mine. I just ate it.
right. So, I will go ahead and tell you what I ate and then do my weigh in. Well, you heard what I ate. I ate 2 of the sandwiches, the Extraordinary Bites bread, so 4 slices of bread. By the way, that was where all my carbs almost came from yesterday. About 10 minutes after having the second sandwich, I realized, oh my belly. My lower tummy hurt so bad. It didn't last about 10-15 minutes. It's kind of kicking up a little bit today, but I think it's just too much fiber, maybe. So I don't know, but yeah,
there a
it
lot
does
of
appear to
fiber
be
in
that
that
bread.
bread?
Yeah. Well, it's like 9 grams per slice.
I'm about,
And with fiber, that's kind of a bit.
I'm about to make 2 more sandwiches.
I'm about to not touch that bread, let me tell you. But she'll eat it for me, so no worries, it won't go to waste.
As long as I do good today, though.
I think the zero net carb bread from Aldi's, which is not as good, will work for me when I hit maintenance. I don't necessarily, considering the last couple of days that I went up on that bread, think that it's going to work for me. Now, perhaps 1 sandwich, but not 2. And I'm not sure yesterday, because I went up a little bit. Quite a bit yesterday, actually. I think it was 2.6 pounds I went up yesterday. So, I don't remember if I had 2 sandwiches, and I also don't remember if I took my fluid pills that I'm supposed to take every day. I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, did I? Maybe I missed them. That maybe that's the reason I fluctuated up so much. But I did fluctuate up too, so let me go ahead and do the weigh-in real fast. Good morning, you guys. I accidentally started laundry and everything before getting on the scale, but I haven't been up too long. Alright. 166.8. After last night, I was a little worried that it would be even worse, but I guess it's alright. So I went up 1.2 pounds, I believe, from yesterday, and I still don't feel good. I've got a whole bunch of stuff in my head. I'm also wondering if the bread is responsible for how I'm feeling. It may or may not be. I may just have a chest cold. I have a lot of congestion. My head feels like it weighs 20 pounds. It could be the bread.
Could also have an allergy to it, like in general, like an actual allergy.
That's true. There could be something in there I'm having an allergy to. But I'm not going to eat it today, and we're going to see how I feel tomorrow and, progressively. Again, it could just be a head cold, an allergy thing, a chest congestion thing. I don't know. I just know that with all these things, the only way to know if they're going to work for you, even if they work for somebody else, is to try them. That's pretty much all that we can do, is try and see what works and what doesn't. And it also does mess with my journey a lot, because I like to try all these new things. I like to present them to you and give you my take on them. But 2 sandwiches is definitely overkill. 1's probably stalling. And somebody mentioned the mayonnaise. It is not the mayonnaise. I know this because I put that on everything and have for like 3 years now, 3.5 years now. So it's not the mayonnaise. But the bread, it's looking like it's the bread. So.
She's a mayonnaise connoisseur.
Connoisseur? Only with Dukes. Get off my screen. Something popped up I couldn't see.
Just swiping away the people. How dare you?
Just swiping y'all away. No, I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. I'm love
joking.
everybody. I think everybody. I love all good and decent, wonderful people. Let's put it that way. I also want to go ahead and stop for a second. Ask you guys again to pray for little Isaiah. He's 5 years old. He's got E. coli. He is back in Children's Hospital. His grand said that at one point at least his kidneys were functioning only at 20%. So give that youngin some of your prayers and love tonight, 'cause man, it tears me up to know what he's going through, what his family's going through. And I don't know what this child looks like, but I love him dearly, and I want to hug him and kiss him and tell him it's all going to be all right. So, you guys stop for a minute and give that youngin' some love. Pause now. I hope you did it. All right, so, there was something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. I forgot what it was.
I was also going to mention that my bleeding has stopped.
Yeah, since she's taken her IUD out, her bleeding has finally stopped. And that is fantastic. Well, I think I've said everything. I have a little list of notes. So what did y'all think about Corey's before and after pictures? Do you see any difference anywhere?
I saw a lot.
I saw a lot, yeah, but I just kind of want your take on it. And congratulations on almost being in Tutorville. You'll do it. Hidden Wonderland, I tell you what, was one of those things that when I done it, I was like, this ain't real. There's no way that's true. There's no way.
I'm not in disbelief, though, over being 200. It's not like I hadn't been
Right,
there
well, I
most of
wasn't
my
really
life.
in disbelief of being under 200, but once I hit Wonderland, it was like, oh, this hasn't happened in like 25 years. So, yeah.
I mean, I haven't been in the 100s probably since I was like 11 or 12. And even then, I was like 180, 190.
Had to turn around for Bigfoot. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, oh gosh, shouldn't be drinking coffee. I'm hot. And it like heated me up as soon as I did it. I started sweat. Hey, look now. Don't drink my coffee.
I have to show Bigfoot.
And I tell you what, I can tell these kids I'm so sick. And they'll still pick up my coffee cup. They'll still pick up my drink cup.
At this point, we're going to get it anyway. We're always right next to each other, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, but some of it is like fluid-based, different things. You never know what you're going to catch. I'm just saying, I'm dying. Mom, give me your drink. I'm dying. Give me your drink. Get it. Go ahead. I don't care. I do care, though. Don't get me wrong.
Athena.
Is it Tina over there?
Yeah.
Athena. Huh. So, Anthony is with his daddy. They're eating outside. Well, they're eating. They're in their room eating.
Yeah, don't make that sound.
She is a runny girl now. She is doing so great with walking.
She
Oh,
is.
gosh,
She's all over the place, and she steals everything now. She's just tall enough where she can finally steal everything that I put on the edge of the desk. Like, you ain't supposed to be that big yet. You ain't but 9 months old.
She says,
Oh, she's a smack talker, too. If you take something away from her, she goes, hey. And then she'll be
She's waving to herself in the camera. She's even doing it like this.
Hi, baby. That is a good picture, don't y'all think?
is that Mama? You see Mama?
Everybody, nobody move. I'm going to stop this and take a photo.
Max Bubba.
Yeah, like, y'all didn't get to see it, but she turned and smacked me right as the camera went off. You little demon. Beautiful little demon. Look at them blue eyes. Look at them blue eyes. Ugh. Wish I had blue eyes.
I love you.
I'll take the
color
green,
contacts.
I guess. I don't want to put contacts in my eyeballs, though.
Why?
Because I'm lazy and it doesn't sound pleasant.
It's not that bad.
It doesn't sound pleasant. I mean, some of y'all probably wear contacts like every day. I'm just like over here going. Besides, I think they're pretty enough. What do y'all think?
I want to get colored contacts.
What I want to get is my forehead picked up. I find that the older I get, the more my forehead seems to like let my face down. That's what I probably looked like about 10 years ago. Well, much rounder, but tighter. You'll understand one day, trust me. They understand. They get it. All right, so guys and dolls, if you need any help with your ketogenic journey, I am glad to help. Again, I love everybody no matter what. So contact me, man, woman, it don't matter. Contact me. Contact information is in the description below. KetoDiamond.com. Everything's written out plain simple. Free foods list, free beginner's guide. Everything I know keto is over there. On the front of this channel, playlist, how to for beginners. Corey's like, will you shut up, Mama? Just get to the end of it. She always hates that. I'll get her off camera so I don't get demonetized for beating my child. It's okay. She's an adult now. One of them teased me when they got 18 and says, you can't beat me now. It's like, first of all, I've never beat the children. But second of all, I was like, dude, you're 18 now.
It's simple assault.
It's simple assault, not child abuse. I'll be out by noon to beat you again. But this has been a while, so you know.
It was probably right as Bride turned 18.
I think it was.
You kid.
Oh my God,
Wow,
he was
it's been
seasoned.
about 5 years.
Yeah, my niece Heather is older than my son, but she literally is 4'7", weighs about 80 pounds, and he was like 17, and they were wrestling in the backyard, like just going at it. She's a rough and tumble, even though she's teeny-tiny. I mean, she's about the size of a 9-year-old that's skinny, right? Am I even over-exaggerating? She's a little teeny-tiny thing, and she literally beat the snot out of him. And he's like, child abuse, child abuse. She said, yeah, but the judge is going to take one look at us and say, ha, you deserved it. Which one got abused? I'm confused. Who's the child? But it was cute, so I thought I'd share. All right, guys and dolls. There are ways to support the channel in the description below. Gifts, cards, letters, anything you want to do. I love cards. They're special and sweet. And I have a binder where I put them so I can always keep them and remember you guys. Am I boring you? Probably. All right. There's links in the description below. Get you a Keto Mojo 15% off or Shashka bracelets. They're my favorite. Fantastic,
I think it's cute
wonderful
how
things.
she bites her teeth together like.
She's talking about Athena, of course. Athena's got 2 teeth on top and 2 on the bottom now.
And she clanks them together all the time.
And Anthony has a mouthful, but luckily he's not a biter. That would be something. Oof.
He's never really been a biter.
No, he's not. Thank heavens. Anyway, much love, many prayers. Stop for a second and say some prayers for Isaiah. And you know what? Keep this whole wide, crazy, gross world in your prayers
Don't
because
look at
we
me
all
like
need
that.
it.
You're the one who got down.
Bye, y'all.